Goku, the cheerful and ever-optimistic Saiyan from Dragon Ball, is revered for his heroic qualities, but beneath this surface, he harbors shadows that are often overlooked. While fans continually celebrate his courage and resilience, it's time to delve deeper into Goku's character and explore the darker facets of his personality. In this post, we will uncover the complexities of Goku's psyche, examine pivotal moments in the series that hint at his darker tendencies, and evaluate how these traits impact his relationships with friends and foes alike. Before we dive into Goku's darker side, it's essential to acknowledge that Goku is not just any hero, he's a Saiyan. The Saiyans were a warrior race known for their brutality, pride, and unmatched strength. Goku's initial upbringing on planet Vegeta, as well as the mentality instilled in him from a young age, forms a backbone for some of his darker inclinations. Surveying the lore, one can observe that many Saiyans relish in the thrill of battle and conquest, a trait that somewhat resides within Goku himself, despite his benevolent facade. From the first fights against stronger opponents like Vegeta and Frieza, it becomes apparent that Goku has a strange fascination with challenging battles. While this competitive spirit is admirable, it often leads to questionable decisions. For instance, during the fray with Frieza on Namek, Goku hesitates to finish him off, wanting instead to give him a chance to grow stronger, a decision that brings devastating consequences. This thrill for testing limits raises concerns over Goku's moral compass and his ability to assess danger accurately. In essence, Goku's strong sense of justice and mercy can lead to catastrophic outcomes, especially when placed in the midst of vile enemies who only thrive on chaos. The transformation into Super Saiyan presents another layer to Goku's dark side. While this form enhances his powers immensely, the raw aggression associated with it showcases an underlying rage that sometimes bubbles to the surface. During his battle with Cell, Goku exhibits both determination and an intense desire to revel in the fight, suggesting a certain abandonment of emotional restraint. Critics argue that Goku's need for competition may hinder him from effectively distinguishing between friend and foe, exposing the chaotic nature that can come alongside immense strength. One of the most significant impacts of Goku's darker traits is seen in his relationships, particularly with his family and friends. Goku's obsession with training and fighting often sidelines his responsibilities as a husband and father. His absence during pivotal family moments, like Gotten's birth or the early years of Chi-Chi's motherhood, reflects his prioritization of power gains over personal connections. Furthermore, this obsession puts immense strain on those around him. Characters like Vegeta often grapple with their insecurities while trying to compete with Goku's relentless drive, leading to envy and discord. While Goku is celebrated for saving the universe countless times, exploring the darker side of his personality reveals a complexity that is rarely discussed. His Saiyan heritage incites an intrinsic thirst for battle, at times overshadowing his moral judgment. Through examination of critical moments across the series, it becomes clear that Goku's pursuits can put his loved ones at risk, indicating that his innate goodness is tempered by what makes Saiyans terrifying warriors. Goku is not merely a character defined by benevolence, rather he embodies a duality that serves as a cautionary tale about the overwhelming hunger for power, sacrifice, and the impact of such desires on our relationships. In understanding the dark edges of Goku's personality, we gain insight into the struggles that define not just heroes, but all people who strive to find balance in the chaos of their ambitions.